Because it's Stray Cast night and the feeling's right. Oh, what a night. Come on, everybody with me. Come on. Because it's Stray Cast night and the feeling's right. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night.
Indeed.
JP, Andy, thank you for joining in tonight. Thank you very much. I'm your host, Pat Renwick. We're pretty excited again. As usual, we are always excited.
Always pretty excited.
We're always relatively excited.
Generally excited.
On a Wednesday night, as you could tell. But never mind. Super stoked to be here tonight. We got a bunch of guests going on. For the first time ever on this soiree of a bass fishing talk show, the glorified version of a bass fishing talk show, we have Gerald Spohrer coming on. Gerald Spohrer. And I used to say Spohrer, but our producer Andy said, Pat, just think of like Thor. Yeah. So Gerald Spohrer rhymes with Thor.
That is
I'll
true.
Never screw his name up again. Gerald Spohrer for the first time ever on this show tonight. Pretty stoked about that. And up after Gerald's got a big derby on Champlain, so we're getting him on first. After Gerald, dude, the birthday boy, the Cajun baby, Cliff Crochet coming on. Yes. Yes. Live from Perret-L'Enchanton, Chiboucoton, Louisiana. Yes, yep. Cliff Crochet. He's coming on right after Gerald. And just an amazing time in the era of professional bass fishing right now. So many changes, so many exciting things going on right now in the world of bass, and that I'm overwhelmed.
What's got you excited?
Everything does. Yeah, everything's got me excited. But you know what the biggest thing that excites me the most is that I just freaking love bass fishing. Mm-hmm. I don't give a shit about all this crap going on. You know what I'm saying?
You don't Ned rig?
No, I don't Ned rig, man. I chunk and I wind. And I love to be out bass fishing. It's all about the sport of bass fishing that we love. No BS. It's all about what we love. And we're here to keep bass fishing lighthearted. That is my goal in life. It's on my mission statement. I just had it tattooed.
On your lower back?
No, I can't tell you where I just had it tattooed. But yes, we're here to just keep the fun in bass fishing. That's what it's all about.
It's always fun.
That's what it's all about to us.
If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. If you can't duck it, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know, it's just like that. This guy over here, who is sure, is my buddy over here, fresh from the Amazon on a peacock adventure.
Got some cocks.
Yes, he did. Golden ones. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Popcorn Peacock Whitaker.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's sweaty in Cockland, I'll tell you that.
I'll bet. I'll bet.
Especially
in Florida.
Yeah, right.
Especially in Florida. You may have seen him on his website. If you don't know his website, website is America's Sweetheart of Bassin, JP High. He has nailed the Kiki Challenge 100%. If you want to see it, go to, it's a real easy website, America's Sweetheart of Bassin, JP High, the original hip-hop fisherman.com. Go there, check it out. JP High nailed it. He's answering your questions on the social media today. It's JP High! Hey! Yeah!
What up?
Give me another one.
Yeah!
Hit me again. Hit me. Give me another one.
I heard that sound the other
Those
day.
are Aaron Martin's pet baby alligators.
That was a Pokemon.
That's not a good sound.
That was a Charizard, is what that was. Ladies, I am sorry. He is taken. He's Megan's husband and Gwen and Sarah's papa. He's the Ginger Ninja, Andrew Ellenberger. producing the fungu out of this show tonight. Right there. It's Andrew Ellenberg.
Feng shui.
The feng and the shui. Hey, besides the best guests in the Bassin Galaxy on this show every Wednesday, you know that we give away stuff. Every bass fisherman loves stuff.
The best giveaways in
The
the
best
Galaxy.
giveaways in the Bassin Galaxy happen here on Wednesday nights, courtesy of our glorious sponsors. And Ryan, what is going on tonight?
We got a War Eagle and PH Customs gift pack.
Oh, wrong. You're so wrong.
Criminy.
What did you say?
What the heck is
That's what you said.
You got
What
one
did you
damn
say?
job. You got one stinking job.
What was it?
Gosh, for crying out loud. Tonight's, let me just take over. Tonight's
Whoa.
giveaway is courtesy of PH Custom Lures and Bravarni Swim Jigs.
Ah, that's right.
Yes, it's a $50
right.
prize pack combo platter from Phil Hunt and Dan Bravarni. Phil Hunt of PH Custom Lures and Dan Bravarni of Bravarni Swim Jigs. Yes, it can be yours. All you had, that was gold.
I had a 50% chance of getting that right, too.
That was gold. War Eagles
Not-
are awesome,
not
but
good.
that was like
Well,
last
yeah.
week.
That's what I wanted
Yeah.
to win. That's why I said that.
So all you got to do, it's real easy to win this prize. You got an amazing opportunity, amazing chance to win this prize. You have to like and share the live Facebook feed. Like and share the live Facebook feed, and you got a chance to win a not War Eagle. But see, I got another.
You almost said it.
No, I said not War Eagle.
Okay.
I was getting another sponsor plug in shamelessly and inadvertently.
That's actually what I was doing.
That's how you host a bass fishing. I high-fived myself. War Eagle? No. PH Custom Lures and who?
What do you got?
Bravarni Swim Jigs. Ladies and
Bravarni Swim
gentlemen,
Jigs.
put the power poles down. We're coming back with
I'm just here to
Gerald
hold this together,
Spohrer.
Pat. I'm here to hold this together.
You're amazing.
I'm brain farting, dude. I think I got Lyme disease or something.
Jesus.
Got brain fog.
Step up your game. It has been said that professionals are only as good as the tools they work with, and Alpha Angler has developed the ultimate set of tools for you, the competitive angler. Alpha Angler custom rods, brought to fruition by the passion of master craftsman Jake Boomer and 2017 BASS Angler of the Year Brandon Palaniuk. Alpha Angler rods are custom made in the USA. Designed and engineered to be perfect, Alpha Angler utilizes a very unconventional approach to making the very best bass rods, from drop shotting to flipping. Alpha Angler's focus is on building perfectly balanced tournament-grade bass rods at an affordable price. Join the Alphalution today and purchase direct at alphaangler.com. Step up your game. alphaangler.com.
Hey guys, Micah Frazier here. I've got a bait from War Eagle Baits called the Buzz Toad. Big thing lately has been putting a toad style bait on a buzz bait, and preferably it's my favorite way to fish one. This bait here's got a quick planing head, a great hook, and it squeals right out of the package. The body of this bait is big and bulky, so it allows you to skip it. It planes quicker than a skirted bait would. In my opinion, it's just the way to fish a buzz bait. So y'all check this thing out. It's pretty awesome.
Taming the beast isn't easy, but the bigger your electronics, the more you have on the line. In conditions like this, you need the KVD Kong Extreme Electronics Mount. The only electronics mount designed and built to be rock solid. No movement, no matter how heavy your gear. A marine grade mount for fresh or salt water that's monstrously strong. The KVD Kong Extreme Electronics Mount.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever on Stray Cats Outdoor Cartoon Television, the glorified version of a bass fishing talk to you show.
Talk to you, show.
Talk to you show. We bring to you, ladies and gentlemen, stand up and shout for Gerald Spohrer. Yes. Yes. You made it.
I'm here.
You made it to Cliff Crochet's birthday party.
Yeah, except I'm in New York and he's at home in Louisiana.
You're getting ready for the Champlain deal.
Yeah, I'm looking out the window right now at the lake and the wind's blowing 25 miles an hour. So
Holy cow.
I don't know what to expect tomorrow.
Bumpy.
Yeah, it's going to get a little wild. I mean, there's no doubt about that. It's going to get a little wild. Well, how you feeling? I mean, are you feeling like things are looking good if you can get to them?
Well, you know, I know this lake very well. I've had a lot of derbies here and spent pretty much every summer up here for the last 4 years. And so my biggest obstacle is deciding what to do. A lot of times when I come here, like last year for the Elite Series event, I was more concerned with making sure I had a good finish. And this Open is one of the few situations where the objective is to just swing for the fence and try to win. And that's not always easy to do when a lake's set up where you have a slugfest. You know, you gotta get lucky because everyone's going to catch them. But it's shaping up with the wind and everything that you know, I might not have that option to go that route because I don't know if we can get there.
Right. But I mean, again, that's what keeps it challenging. I mean, and it's like there's a bunch of good sticks out there from all over, pulled from every realm of the Bassin Galaxy, from all the tours to the weekend guys. Everybody's out there at these Opens. It's a big swing for the fences, bro.
Yeah. It's going to be exciting. This is my favorite lake in the country. People ask me that all the time. What's your favorite lake? And by far is Champlain, because you get to decide if you want to go catch smallmouth. You can catch them all day long and it's fun, but it just depends how much they're weighing and the time of the year we get here. Or you can turn around and go, they got big largemouth here. When the largemouth are biting, it's hard to beat them.
Yeah, I talked to Fighter earlier, and he told me he would catch them. He would absolutely smash them if it wasn't for that Lake Champlain monster, that beast, that like Nessie type creature that keeps following him around the lake. Yeah, the Champlain.
Well, the worst thing is you get on some good milfoil fish, and then that dude comes through and he tears up all the grass bed. So aggravating. Loch Ness monsters. I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, it's. I mean, people don't realize the conditions that you professional bass anglers have to deal with, and then throw in a mythological creature to boot, and it just makes things even harder, Gerald. You know, they don't realize it. Bassing ain't easy. We say it just like pimping on this show every week. Bassing ain't easy, dude.
I think pimping's easier.
Pimping's way easier. Yeah. I have way more success at pimping than I do bass fishing.
You do.
I do. 100%.
100%. I can see it.
You could tell, right? You could tell.
Yeah.
Hey, Gerald, I'm pretty excited, if you can't tell, to have you on the show for the first time. You and I have been working on getting you on here for a while now, and what we kind of do whenever we have a guest on for the first time is we treat you like a superhero. You know? So whenever there's that first comic book issued about a superhero, it's the origin of. Okay? So I would like to know from you, the whole Bassin universe watching would like to know from you, in your own words, the origin of Gerald Spohrer. How'd you get into this game, dude?
Well, you know, if you want to start from when I was a baby.
Yes, let's start from the womb.
Yes.
Take us from the womb to present day. You got 3 minutes. Go.
Okay, real quick. I started out when I was real little. My parents would always take me to visit my grandparents down in Leeville, Louisiana, which was on the coast. And my grandfather, he would always take us saltwater fishing. And so I had the best time of that when I was real little. And, you know, they kind of had to hold the rod for me or whatever, but it was something that I was just obsessed with ever since I was old enough to comprehend what I was doing. And you know, whenever as I grew up, my grandfather passed away, and we didn't really go saltwater fishing as much. So I was always looking to go fishing. So I would make my dad just take me to the local ponds because I live 2 hours from the coast.
Gotcha.
So basically, go and visit the grandparents in saltwater country wasn't often enough. So I'd make my dad take me to local ponds, and just it was the only thing I really wanted to do ever since I was real little. And instead of watching cartoons and everything else, I was always watching outdoor shows and watching fishing. So I was always, when anyone asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, I would tell them a professional fisherman.
Nice.
Because I was all those, you know, just like everybody else, we all had the guys, big names in the sports, were all our heroes. And it's really cool nowadays that I get to fish against these guys, and some of them are still competing. You know, Rick Clunn, Shaw Grigsby, Kevin Van Dam, all those guys that I grew up watching. So, you know, I didn't have college fishing or high school fishing growing up, and so I had to basically start my own life and create my own path. And so I got out of high school and I joined the U.S. military and I went in the Navy and served 4 years. And the entire 4 years I had a fishing rod sitting in my rack on an aircraft carrier. And,
Nice.
and did a bunch of float tubing out in California where I was stationed, and just kept waiting on it to all just set up to where I can pursue it. And when I got out of the Navy, I went to work and worked for about 10 years, saved all my money, with still the primary goal to get to professional fishing. But I wanted to be smart about it. So I just basically built everything up from there. That way, when I started my fishing career and I quit my job, I was prepared for it, like you would start any business. You know, I just didn't go into it with hopes and dreams. I actually had a business plan and a strategy. So I didn't want to fail.
It's
and
pretty
I just
smart.
set myself up not to
Very
fail.
smart. Yeah.
So here I am.
Yeah,
On Stray Cast.
Yeah, and there it is. You're on this dumb bass fishing talk show
You made
tonight. Look what you did. Look what you did. But no, and from things that I've read about you and watching you on the tour, I mean, I see you did go about this, and I'm going out on a limb here and saying way smarter than a lot of guys have. I mean, you had something that you called a 5-year plan that you set up for yourself. You set up for success is what you did. You had a fallback. And one of the most admirable things that I think that I have seen or heard about you is the fact that you pursued sponsors, as all professional bass anglers do. You pursued sponsors, and your major sponsor. Forgive me that I forget the name of your title sponsor. Who is that? I can't read that. What's it say?
What?
Okay.
SWAT. SWAT.
SWAT. Oh, okay. Gotcha. And then there was another company. You actually went to work for this company in Kuwait before you started pro bassing, right?
Yes. So I had a really good job. I was making 6 figures a year working for Shell Chemical.
Okay.
And I was doing maintenance over there and turnaround coordinating and things like that in the construction industry for the plant, though. And it was really hard to quit that job. But Catalyst Handling stepped up, and they wanted me to come work for them. And one of my best friends was actually running the company. And, you know, they kind of all set it up for me and everything. And Catalyst Handling was like, you just come work for us. And the busy season of the turnaround season in the construction industry was in the fall, whenever fishing was over. And they said, you know, we'll give you a full ride sponsorship. You go do your thing, and when the season's over, you just come and work for us. So for 3 years, I was on the road fishing as much as I could, and then when the season was over, I didn't really get a break. I was working nonstop, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, just to try to basically earn my sponsorship that they gave me.
And that's the key
what a
word.
deal, though.
Yeah, that's the
That's a
key
great
word.
deal.
You said it right there, and I read this about you. You didn't go to your sponsor and say, hey, I need more money. You said, how can I earn more money from you? How can I do that? It's pretty strong, man.
Yeah, and, you know, a lot of people ask me, how did you get these big non-endemic deals? And, you know, I'm actually was talking last night with my girlfriend Maggie about I want to write a good blog for Bassmasters on how to approach non-endemic sponsors. And there's so many young and up and coming fishermen and stuff, and they're so concerned with sponsorship and not catching fish, and they need to be focused on catching fish, but they need to understand when they do start approaching sponsors, it's not just asking for a handout, because just putting a logo on my jersey doesn't really move the needle for these companies like John Cruz was talking about in his last blog about sponsorship. But you got to find a way to make these people money, and whether it's being some sort of employee or bringing together some kind of business connections or something, they have to have some sort of end result, and you have to be able to prove it.
So you're trying to tell me if I go pond fishing or go to the grocery store in my tournament jersey that I'm not helping my sponsors?
No.
Yeah, this is a breakthrough.
What about Pizza Hut?
We were doing it all wrong the whole time. Doing it all wrong. No, you're exactly right. All kidding aside, man. I mean, that's the way it is.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you have to earn. There's an old commercial, like, I can't remember. It was like when I was a kid. It was like, we do it the old-fashioned way. We earn it.
Yeah, I
Remember that
one.
commercial? I don't even know what it was. And there
I
might
don't
have been
either.
there might have been like a bowl that went through a china shop or something. I don't even
I think
know.
it's a truck commercial.
Yeah, truck something happened. I don't know. And then they dared him to knock the battery off his shoulder. But that's a whole other story. What we're talking about here is earning sponsorship. It's not about getting 10% off on a Facebook deal. It's not about purchasing your own jerseys with made up sponsors on it. It's about earning sponsorship and helping the sponsors to procure the ultimate goal, which
showing them what you can do for them.
And what's the ultimate goal? The ultimate goal is more sales and exposure. I mean, it really is. I mean,
Right.
In a nutshell. Which brings me to
Yeah,
my.
you know, brand awareness is a big deal within the fishing industry. So to have, Sunline and Missile Baits and Six Sense and Beast Coast and all those guys on my jersey, they like to have that brand awareness known in the industry because it's important to them. But when these non-endemics, just wearing the logo, people look at SWAT and they don't even know what it means. They think it's part of SWAT team, but it stands for Specialty Welding and Turnaround.
Gotcha.
It's the largest specialty welding company in the United States, and so it's a $200 million welding company. They got thousands of employees all over the country and build chemical plants and refineries, and so he's not really worried about the whole world knowing what SWAT means, but the people who do business with SWAT that follow fishing, they see it and they think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it looks awesome on your Bass Cat too, by the way.
Yeah, I think it's the coolest logo out there.
Yeah, it looks pretty badass. I'm not gonna kid you. But having a great season, dude. I mean, speaking about getting it out to the sponsors, 16 in the points right now. Not too shabby.
No, I'm very, very satisfied.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're doing good. I mean, so according to actually Ronnie Moore has a computer hooked up to my brain, which I'm trying to get it disassembled right now, but there's negotiations. It's not happening. But hold on, I'm mind melding with Ronnie right now. Okay, this just in: 36 derbies that you have fished for BASS. Okay, out of those 36 derbies, 15 times in the money. Not too bad, Gerald, right?
Not too bad.
It could be better.
I'm becoming more of a consistent angler as my career progresses, but I really just started competing even at an opens level in 2013. Other than that, I really didn't have any tournament experience. But that was to the point where I had fishing experience. I was obsessed with it my whole life. But in 2013 is when I actually started competing on a level, traveling and competing against good anglers. And, so I had a lot of learning curves, and I'm still getting a lot of learning curves. But as I travel the country and get more experience in different regions and different types of lakes, and, it's hopefully I can make those numbers a little bit better.
Yeah, but it's not bad. I mean, compared
it's not bad.
Compared to other people's statistics, it's pretty damn good actually. But don't rest on those. Don't rest on those laurels. But here's a pretty interesting deal right now. So far in BASS, you've won $113,000. Not 100. Yes, $100,013. Am I saying this right? What am I even saying, Joe?
I don't know.
What is this number that I wrote?
That's $113,000.
$113,000. Okay, that's what you've won. I had it right the third time. It's oh, good. You've caught 940 pounds of bass. 940 pounds of bass in your BASS career. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that's a bass.
That's a lot of bass, man.
Yeah.
So to break it into perspective, Ryan Whitaker here is going to tell you how much money per pound those bass are worth.
Oh wow,
They're
that's
worth-
interesting.
Yeah. This is Popcorn Whitaker. Say hi to Popcorn.
Hey, Popcorn.
What's up, Gerald? Your bass are worth $120 a pound.
$120 a pound? What?
It's pretty good.
Don't
Now
tell.
I'm getting nervous.
Yeah.
Every time I hook like a 3-pounder or something, I'm
Yeah.
getting nervous.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah,
that's like $7 million
$360
if for a 3-pounder. If you hook that one. Don't tell Maggie that's how much they're worth.
She just heard you. You already told her.
Sorry, Maggie. Sorry about that. but seriously, man, not bad. Not bad stats for the time of the duration of time that you've been on the tour, man.
Yep, I'm still new, so
That's
we still have great things ahead of us.
there. Of course.
Hey, you said there was a lot of learning curves. What is the biggest learning curve in becoming a touring angler and not just a
Well,
local?
I guess the transition from fishing opens to elites was a learning curve in itself. You can get a lot more practice in the opens, and when you get to the elites, you only have 2.5 days.
Mm-hmm.
And the dynamic of I guess when you play the same opponent so many times, you get good at competing against them. And whenever you first get in the mix with these guys, I'm not really concerned what they're doing, but just understanding what's going to happen helps me strategize. And I don't know, I started flowing more after the beginning of the season last year. The first 7 events, I just kept falling flat on my face. I felt like I was making wrong decisions and doing all kinds of stuff wrong. And then it just all started coming together. And that is very typical for almost every rookie that comes in the Elite Series. They got to get their feet on the ground. Some do it quicker than others. But you got to get used to playing the game with these guys. And you can't really explain it, but you just start feeling it.
Yeah, and I think what Ryan really meant was in regards to the learning curve is has rooming with Seth Feider hurt your career or helped your career? I think that's
definitely hurt me.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
Yeah, he makes me stay up late and drink beer and stuff, and I get a headache the next morning.
He's out there smoking darts all damn night. It's tough.
Combing that mullet till the wee hours.
Combing the stash. I know.
No, that's one of my best buds, bro. We share information during practice, and we bounce ideas off of each other. We bail each other out if we struggling, and it helps when you have someone to work with that you can count on, and me and him pretty much got that relationship going, and that makes us both stronger.
And he's a straight shooter. I mean, no doubt, man. Seth's he's not gonna sugarcoat it. He's gonna say whatever pops in his brain, and that's what you get. Don't
let the way he looks fool you. He's a pretty straight up guy.
Yeah, no, I do know. And here's a true story that I just made up right now. Actually, I am Seth's inspiration for growing his hair long. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's a true story I just made up.
You hear this, Seth?
Yeah, that's a true. Ask Seth; he'll tell you if he's right there.
Yeah,
he'll back it up.
They're taking credit for your hair.
Yeah, it's my idea. You could tell him that.
He's out there in the backyard working on tackle right now.
Is he barking at the moon?
Yeah. Yeah. They're taking credit for your hair. You're taking credit for it. In your stash.
Yeah.
Straight cash guys.
Yeah.
You got better hair. You ain't got facial hair, though. You got a little baby face.
He said you got a little baby face. You ain't got no facial hair.
Well, Ryan
ain't
does.
talking about me.
See, yeah, Ryan's got the beard right here. This is a young Kris Kringle right here.
Oh.
Ryan. So that's why Seth grew the mustache, because of Ryan Whitaker.
That's true.
And he grew his hair long because of me, Pat Renwick. Taking full credit, no bullshit. If Seth doesn't agree with that, he can come onto the screen right now and argue with me. 100%.
You gotta get him to put that cigarette out.
Okay, here we go. On with the show. Enough of this shenanigans here. Or we're going to bring Seth on and talk about more paranormal experiences like we did last time.
Fountain drinks.
Yeah, come on. They want to talk to you, Seth.
Do you have any waiting music, like waiting room stuff, Andy? Maybe we could play?
He's coming in right now.
Is he?
This is a special guest.
Ladies and gentlemen, a special appearance by the one and only Dirty Llama. Let's hear it for the one,
The only Seth Fighter! Chick-chow! Chick-chow!
Nice shirt.
Thank you.
What up,
Say
Llama?
Llama bud.
What's going on? You're Seth Fighter, right?
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
going on, dudes?
Yeah, you used
What's
to
up?
work. You used to work at All American Burger, right?
It's actually Burger King. But
Oh,
yeah.
Burger King. All right, I
Yeah.
got you. How
I
you
did
doing,
Know
man?
that, dude.
How you been?
Good. How's it going?
It's going great. We haven't talked in such a long time. I'm glad that we got this going right now.
Yeah.
It's right here. So now that I have you and Gerald together, I think it's appropriate that we play a Stray Cast game show. Okay?
Good.
So,
I got some help.
yeah,
Let's do it.
exactly. So I'm going to give you guys a choice, okay? I'm going to give you guys a choice. We could play Just the Quick Tip Bass Fishing Porno. We can play that. We can play this one here is one of Andy's favorite. It's a kind of a variation of an old bar game, and this one is called basically called. Come on, producer. It's Marry Kill. Do you remember the game?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. Let's play that game. All right. So we changed it a little bit. It's not
Yeah.
marry kill. It's throw out of the boat, marry kill. Okay. So we
No
know.
idea what y'all are talking about.
Yeah. Seth, whisper it in his.
You gotta pick which one you. What? Throw out of the boat. What's the options?
Yeah.
Throw out the boat.
Throw out of the boat, marry, or kill.
Okay. All right.
Huh? Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I screwed my own game up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what
Throw
is
out
it?
of the boat.
Yeah.
Take fishing.
Take fishing.
or kill.
Okay.
Okay. Take fishing.
We are. Is
What the
This
hell
is-
is my own game? I'm screwing my
Wait,
own
yeah,
damn
yeah,
game
yeah.
up.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
I don't even smoke weed anymore, and I'm messing this up. I don't understand this. All right. So, okay, here's the deal. So you're gonna
It's take fishing,
take fishing,
throw out of the boat,
throw out of the boat,
or marry.
or kill.
No, or marry.
Take Andy's getting all upset, Seth.
What can we get we need a judge's ruling from the producer.
Yeah, producer, please chime in. What is the
it?
official ruling of this?
marry. Throw out of the boat. Take fishing.
Marry, throw out of the boat, take fishing. Perfect.
Okay.
That's the clarification here.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple choices here. The first one will be Cardi B. So, marry, throw out of the boat, take fishing. Jen Aniston. Or Shelly Sanders from Major League Fishing. 3 tough choices there.
Ooh,
I don't know
I'm
the
gonna
first one.
marry Jennifer Aniston. I guess I'll throw Cardi B out the boat and take the Major League Fishing chick fishing. I guess.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Yeah.
How about
That was easy.
Yeah, easy enough. How about you, Gerald?
I agree. I'm the same way. We got the same taste.
Okay, so there we have it. As amazingly wrong as that went, it was outstanding. That was absolutely
Took
outstanding.
10 times as long to explain it as it did to.
So while we got you here, we're gonna play Bassin Quick Tip right now. Just the Bassin Quick Tip. Cha. Ready? I'm gonna give you a word or a phrase, and you give me a quick tip about bass fishing. Ah, yes, it's time for Just the Quick Tip. Bass fishing goodness with Seth Fighter and Gerald Spohrer on Stray Cast. Seth, Gerald, give them just the quick tip on practice. Practice. Just a quick tip.
I guess don't catch them all.
Don't catch 'em all. Seth Fighter, he got that one. Goes to you, Gerald. Just the quick tip. Right now. Respooling, Gerald.
Make sure you use good fluorocarbon and not cheap fluorocarbon.
Good fluoro and not cheap fluoro. Yes. And don't leave it in your trunk too long.
What's the good floral?
That's it is.
Sunline.
Well, look at him. Look how he did that. To you, Mr. Seth Fighter, Dirty Llama, Seth Derte, Tackle, Organization. Just the quick tip.
You're asking the wrong dude.
That's why I asked you.
Ask G. I'm like, my boat's a mess.
I've seen it.
Yeah, you don't want none of this.
I do want your input. Tackle Organization.
I am not organized at all. It's a giant mess, but it works for me because I know where my stuff is.
There it is. Put it wherever the heck
Know where
you
your
want.
stuff is.
Put the quick tip wherever you want it. Gerald.
I'm the opposite.
Gerald, to you. Fishing the cheese. Fishing the cheese.
Fishing the cheese.
Yeah, fishing the cheese.
Cheese mats.
Explain.
Cheese mats. Tell him, Seth.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Make sure you have a heavy enough weight to punch all the way through it.
Get through the cheese.
Get through the cheese.
Because it ain't all Swiss. It ain't got the holes
Yeah, you
all
gotta
the
turn
time.
it to Swiss.
You gotta punch through the cheese right there. Seth Fighter, just a quick tip. Boat food. Boat food.
You keep asking terrible questions for me. I really don't. I live on Mountain Dew and darts, dude. Like, I don't really eat much.
That's the answer. Mountain Dew
Okay.
and Camels.
Mountain
Seth
Dew and
Fighter.
darts.
Just a quick tip. And the final, to you, Gerald Spohrer. Braided line. Braided line, just a quick tip.
Quick tip. Always use a snail knot when flipping.
Always use a Snell knot when flipping. You guys nailed it. Outstanding job right there with just the quick tip. Always give them just the quick tip, not too much information. That's the moral of this story right there. Outstanding. Seth, thank you so much for making a cameo appearance.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
That's
Thanks,
Seth
man.
Fighter with his new llama shirt that is outstanding.
Yeah.
Right
pretty good.
there.
Get it again.
Llama bud.
Llama bud.
That is amazing. That is amazing right there. Gerald, just a couple more quick questions but before we get out of here. I want to ask you, as far as your experience here on the tournament trail, on the Bassmaster Elites specifically, if you had an opportunity to change something about the Elite Series, whether it be rules, whether it be bodies of water, what would that be? What would that rule be or that situation be?
Oh man. I don't know. They made the change this year, actually.
Okay, good. Tell us about it.
My biggest concern when I got into the Elite Series was the amount of information that people were getting when we went to lakes, and I've always been against that. And I complained about it. I was like, man, I wish we would all go to these lakes and we weren't allowed to get outside information and we were required to figure it out on our own. And lo and behold, Bass made that rule going into the 2018 season. And that was important to me because every time we went to a lake, you would always hear about, oh, well, such and such only won that tournament because I gave you my best stuff. And to protect the integrity of our sport, I think it's important that we do it on our own because we're supposed to be considered the best fishermen in the world. And I like the fact that we're doing things now to protect that integrity.
Do you think that rule has helped? I mean, do you think that most people are staying true to it?
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't expect these guys to do anything outside of the rules. Bass is very strict. They give us lie detector tests. They usually test about 3 guys per event, and then they tell us the results at the meetings and things like that. So they take it seriously. So I don't see guys pushing that.
Awesome.
So here's the last one, the $5 zillion question. Did canceling the Chesapeake Derby help you or hurt you, in your opinion?
Well, I was ready to compete in that event. I really felt like I was going to have a good tournament. I knew how bad it was for everyone else, and I recognized what was happening immediately in practice. And I had a great contingency plan that I had put in place, and I was prepared. And I thought I was going to have a good derby. And having a good tournament there was a good chance I could have locked myself in the Classic with just that one tournament.
With that Derby, yep.
Yeah, but now, it was probably more beneficial for me for them to cancel it than it was to go back, because I don't know what the situation will be when we go back. But the only thing now is the points are still so tight between the top 50 that if I bomb, say I finish last place at St. Lawrence River, there's a chance that I can knock myself out of that Classic berth and not have another opportunity to make up for it. So it all depends. It can go either way for me.
Gotcha. So it's a mixed emotions.
Yeah, well, after they canceled it, after that first one, I wasn't necessarily intrigued about going back, because I felt like we've already invested enough money into that tournament that it had become non-profitable for us. And, but I just told Bass, I sent Bass an email immediately saying I'm okay and I'll support Bass and anything they decide to do. The only thing that I wanted to make sure that didn't happen is I was not cool with them doing double points at the St. Lawrence River. And there were some guys pushing for that, but I was not cool with that. I didn't want that much emphasis on one tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't know about that.
And they're not doing that, correct?
No, they went ahead and they canceled the Chesapeake today. They put out the press release, and then they're going to continue as normal and just with one less tournament now. So St. Lawrence will be our last regular season event.
There it is.
Okay.
Right there. And Gerald, we wish you the best of luck tomorrow on Champlain, as well as the remainder of the Elite Series, man. And was there anything you'd like to say to your fans or your sponsors before we get the hell out of here?
My sponsors, of course, I brought them into the fishing industry, so any chance I have to talk about them and having any chance that anyone out there may have a chance to support Catalyst Handling or SWAT Specialty Welding and Turnaround, reach out to those people, because to bring them in our sport is special, and we need to show that we'll support them back, and so anyone out there who knows what they're about or has some sort of affiliation with the industry, that's definitely would help out a lot. Awesome. As contributing back to the industry.
Yeah, man, and great job on that, by the way, and thank you so much for taking the time out of your pre-tournament night and coming on this show, dude. We greatly appreciate it. We hope you had fun.
Yeah, we chose not to fish today. We went ahead and prep tackle all day so we could make sure we was ready for this show.
Nice, we appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. That is Gerald Spohrer right there. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Dude. Thank you so much. We will see you soon. We'll see you soon out there somewhere.
Yeah, stay in touch.
We'll
See
shall.
what happens in this event.
We'd love to have you back. That's Gerald Spohrer right there. Hey, want to remind everybody, if you're just tuning in, first off, it's Cliff Crochet's birthday, and he's coming up next. But second off, you still have a chance to win the PH Custom Lures and Bravarni Swim Jig prize pack. It's a $50 fun pack. Fun Stew and Giggles dumpling pack.
No, I was ready that time. I thought you were going to throw it.
You were ready. Ryan, well, what do they got to do to win the prize?
Like and share the live Facebook feed.
Like and share the live Facebook feed. It's that freaking easy. Put the power poles down. We're coming back with the Cajun Birthday Baby. Nothing stops traps your boat faster and holds it more securely than Power Pole's shallow water anchors. Some folks hear Power Pole and think, oh man, I can't afford that. But did you know you can get the 8-foot Power Pole Sportsman 2 hydraulic anchor now with Sea Monster 2.0 pump and heavy-duty hydraulic hose for just $1,295? It's got all the features Power Pole anchors are famous for, and a single Sportsman 2 will hold a bass boat up to 4,500 pounds. Go check it out at power-pole.com to find a dealer near you. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure.
The swim jig technique is one of the most successful ways to put fish in the boat. Time in and time out, Brovani Baits swim jigs are just the right tool for the job. Beaming with quality, the Brovani swim jigs come in a myriad of colors, feature the best premium hooks and solid trailer keepers to give you, the serious bass angler, the confidence you need to accomplish your goal of putting more fish in the boat. So go to BrovaniBaits.com and start climbing the ladder to swim jig success.
Taming the beast isn't easy, but the bigger your electronics, the more you have on the line. In conditions like this, you need the KVD Kong Extreme Electronics Mount. The only electronics mount designed and built to be rock solid, no movement, no matter how heavy your gear. A marine-grade mount for fresh or salt water that's monstrously strong. The KVD Kong Extreme Electronics Mount.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've worked long and hard on this song right now. This is a song from my buddy, the Cajun baby, the birthday boy. It goes a little something like this. Yeah, light those lighters if you got them. It was not 27 years ago, much, much more, that a little Cajun baby was born on a Louisiana shore. His name was Cliff Crochet, and he's the birthday boy. Happy birthday, Cliff Crochet. Happy birthday, Cliff. Happy birthday, Cliff Crochet. Everybody, happy birthday, Cliff
Happy
Crochet.
birthday, Cliff Crochet.
Happy birthday, Cliff Crochet. Happy birthday, Cajun baby. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Cliff Crochet. Yes. Happy birthday, dude.
Thank you. 27 and hold.
What are you holding right now? That's what we want to know.
Holding time. Holding time back.
Dude, seriously, most sincerely, happy birthday to you, and we're honored that you actually are coming on this show on your birthday. I'm sure that there's like 4 other better things that you could do besides.
We just finished.
You
Look at that.
You just finished?
Yeah.
What you
See
got?
that?
Ooh, wow.
Ball, 15 pounds of ball shrimp. Gone.
Gone.
Smoked it down. Gone.
Terminado, as they say in the bayou. Gone.
Done.
Dunsville.
Gone.
Dude, that's awesome. So, where's Sarah, Ben, and Lee?
Sarah's bathing the boys, bubble bath.
Okay.
But better than that,
What?
my brother loves when I do this to him. I got my brother with me tonight.
Oh, look at there. Who's this?
That's my brother Corey.
Corey.
How y'all
What's going on, dude? How you doing? Give me an internet high five, Corey. Right there. Boom, internet. What'd you get Cliff for his birthday?
Just my presents.
Just that's all he needs.
That's the best.
I mean, I actually wrote. I spent like 2.5 years prepping that birthday song for Cliff. So I mean, it's been 2.5 years in the making. I actually, it's something that Steven Tyler and I from Aerosmith collaborated on, and that was my gift to Cliff today. So
Awesome. I think it was great.
And that was a good one.
yeah,
That was a good
it's gonna go.
See, here's the deal. My brother loves when I do this to him, put him on the spot, make him talk to people. He don't know, just he loves this kind of stuff.
My favorite ones are the early morning calls from Dave Mercer on tournament days with the trivia questions. You know, that's my favorite.
Like, do they ask him what rhymes with biffle? You know, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a history question.
Oh, it's a history question.
$100 bill. Who's on the $100 bill? Something like that.
Oh,
So I figured my brother being a school teacher, he wouldn't know, so we called him up middle of the night. Early morning, middle of the night, it's all the same.
well, that's the easy answer. It's Sheriff Buford T. Pusser,
That's right.
who is on the $100 bill. It's Herbie Hancock. You're exactly right. Exactly right, dude. Awesome. We got the Crochet Boys on the show tonight. Not too shabby.
Yeah. And you got him for free. How about that?
Yeah, no. I mean, geez, when Andy pays you the fee for coming on the show tonight, thank God, because we have to owe you half of the studio for coming on here tonight.
Yeah, I'm glad we got that worked out. You know, make sure everybody's happy, and it's just the way the business runs.
Yeah,
That check's in the mail, by the way.
Bassin is a fierce business. There's no doubt. And speaking of money, Cliff, do you believe how much money is actually in professional bass fishing? Think about it.
How much money or how much credit card money?
Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing, okay? So, I mean, it's similar yet different. Bass fishing is huge. Like, think about it. Like, back in the day on the bayou. Let's go back before you Crochet Boys were even born, all right? They're out there with the sculler paddle, you know what I'm saying? And they're timber doodling around the stumps with an old long cane pole, and they're jigger poling. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With the old plastic piece of, or the old
With
piece
the rubber
of,
nipple.
Yeah, with the rubber baby nipple or the pork frog, whatever that is. But now you gotta have 3 16-inch graphs, a 250 horsepower motor, a 115-pound thrust trolling motor, a hydrowave unit.
4 batteries.
4 batteries.
Lithium.
Hydraulic jack plate.
Overhead lifters. Everything. Polycarb. Pool ball shifter. Polycarbonic alloy frames. Everything. Just to professional bass fish. Just to even bass fish. Like, is that... Sometimes I can't grasp that. Do you understand what I'm saying, Cliff?
Yeah. You know, you don't need all that for fishing.
You don't.
You don't. That's just what we've turned it into. And at a certain point, I tell you, I'm guilty of it. At a certain point, it's kind of keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah, I'm guilty as
That's
charged.
just kind of nature of the beast.
But why? Why has it become that way? What's your opinion on that? Keeping up with the Joneses, or it's a sign of the times? Is it something that the manufacturers and media has done? What is it?
Excuse me. Special guest.
Uh-oh.
Special guest just came in.
Another special guest appearance.
Daddy, let me go.
Yes! What's up, Ben?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, dude? What's going on? That's my buddy, Ben. Ben, I'm sorry I yelled at you last time you were on the show. I apologize for that. And it's Lee. Look at that. Ben and Lee.
Tell him what today is.
Daddy's birthday.
It's your daddy's birthday. Yes. Yes.
You on TV?
You.
Fine.
Hey Ben, are you staying out of the refrigerator when you're? Are you being good and staying out of there when you're not supposed to be in there?
Tell him yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Last time he was making ham sandwiches when you were on the show.
And tell him who that is. Who's that?
Probably Corey.
Is he Frank Corey? Yeah.
That Ben, you
Alligator.
Got an alligator on his shirt.
alligator. There's a lot of alligators in the bayou.
Yeah.
Give them thumbs up.
Give him thumbs up. Tell him you got to go.
I gotta go. What's your mate?
See you, Ben. Ben Crochet continues his glorious run here on Stray Cast. We could just say goodbye now, pretty much. I mean, that's how we're going to top that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he steals the show.
He's got more appearances than Chris Lane.
Yeah, he does. Ryan, high five on that. Chris Lane's manager won't let him come on our show for some reason. I don't know what it is.
What you mean?
I don't know. Something happened. Something happened.
We got to work it out.
Yeah, something happened somewhere.
We're working on it.
Bobby comes on all the time.
Yeah.
Not Chris. We don't know. No.
Maybe
Kapow! Something like that. That's why. Dude, back to the show.
Back to the show.
Hey, while we're talking about life, I want to tell you what I really admire about you. You so far, and just one day at a time, have been able to conquer the nicotine demon.
Yeah,
and that's a big deal, dude. It's a huge deal. So many of us bass fishermen, guilty as charged. When I'm out there on the water, I got that Copenhagen with me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
you got the worm dirt.
Yeah, and
grizzly hand.
You kicked
I like grizzly.
What's that?
I was a grizzly fella.
You were a grizzly.
I'm a grizzly.
Grizzly mint and grizzly wintergreen. That was my tune.
Yep.
But dude, you kicked it, man. That's pretty awesome, ain't it, Corey?
Yeah. We've been after him for a while, and he finally gave it up, cold turkey.
Yeah.
So proud of him.
God bless you, man. That's a cool deal. And I mean, I think you're an inspiration to many bass fishermen out there. There's so many bass fishermen out there that dip. We know not only just recreational fishermen, but professional anglers that constantly do it. And you conquered it, dude. You conquered it. More power to you. It's outstanding.
Do you have a tip?
Yeah. Tell you the truth, I really didn't want to quit. It was one of those deals where I said I could if I wanted to, and it came up, and I just decided to quit. But the first 6 months were bad, but ever since it's been all right now. Once I kicked the habit of putting it in my mouth, and the habit was the hardest thing. The nicotine wasn't the issue. That was the habit of reaching for something. You know?
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So far, so good. You know.
We're good. Well, congratulations again. And I thought maybe the turning point was the time that you and I were at Ike and Ellie's house, and we were on the USS New Jersey battleship, and then you threw that big wad of chew out into the Delaware River, and it flew back and hit that big old gal in the face.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. So I took a dip out. So we're on a USS. I don't know what USS.
Jersey.
USS Jersey.
Yeah.
And this dinner thing, and as the wind's blowing across, this front's coming across, and I take a dip out, and I just throw it over the rail, and the wind picks it up, right back in the crowd.
It hit that big old gal. She was in line for the prime rib buffet, and it didn't even faze her. She still went for it right there. She didn't care that Cliff Crochet's chew tobacco was all over her. She was still getting prime rib.
There's not much worse things to get hit in the face by. It was terrible.
That was the turning point in Cliff Crochet's chewing career. Right there.
Gotta quit this.
Hey, Cliff, let's go back in the songbook, man. Let's go back in the life of Cliff Crochet. And
Right.
I would like you to think and tell us the first memory that pops up as your most memorable day on the water. What is your most memorable day on the water?
My most memorable day on the water?
Yes, sir.
Man, it was with my brother. Tell you the truth, that's when I won my first big local tournament. That was in January of 2002.
Okay.
That was the first time I ever put 20 pounds on the scale at a tournament.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Tell them the whole story.
Yeah, you want to hear the whole story?
I do. Go ahead, Corey.
Tell you the whole story. So that was 2000, spring of 2002. I had just graduated from the police academy, working for the sheriff. I was broke. My brother was in school. He was broke. So I borrowed the money. We borrowed the money from my mom and daddy to fish this tournament, and we won. And we won big bass, and we ended up winning $5,600.
Yeah, buddy.
Big time.
And we won $5,000 for first place, and we won $600 for big bass. And I caught all.
Is Godzilla at the house right now?
It
What
does-
the
it
hell
sounds like
is
a
that?
pterodactyl.
That's Baby Ben. That's Baby Ben playing chairs. But anyway, so we won. My brother's not a fisherman, but he's a good net man. And so we ended up winning the money. First place, got my first, big win on a local circuit.
Had to start the motor by hand.
Yeah, we had battery issues. My brother had to start the motor by hand. But dude, we had $2,500. We were rich.
Oh yeah.
And we never paid the entry fee back to my mom and dad. It was like $150. Couldn't even afford to pay a $150 entry fee. But we were rich. That was a good day.
Yeah, dude, for sure. That's the first most memorable day that pops into your head right there. And it just happened.
Watch it in.
Well, we hit him again. What do we?
You got the trophy?
Look at that. That's a picture from that day.
Wow.
Nice.
Awesome, dude.
How about that?
Look at those crochets right there. That's like
You
a
like it?
Norman Rockwell moment right there.
Bro. We won $5,600, and that was more money than I had ever seen in my whole life.
What did you buy? What was the first thing you went and bought? Arby's?
I didn't. I went to Lake Fork like 2 weeks later.
You went to Lake Fork.
Yep.
You're gonna like, all right, let's do that. You spend it on bass fishing. See, that's why the whole thing is $80,000 boat. All these things. You see, you got suckered in right then. You're right.
Yeah,
then.
you never. It's almost like a little animal that runs on the wheel in the cage. You never catch up. You just run, never catch up.
It's a rat race. It is a rat race. No about it. Hey, Cliff, do you ever sabotage yourself on the water? Do you ever?
You talking about like beat myself up on the water?
Yeah, I mean, you seem to be, and I mean no disrespect by this, dude, but
Let me tell you this. There's a couple stories that if I told y'all, they'd put me in a hospital.
well, tell us. That's what we like.
I can't tell you. I can tell you. Yeah, I'd be certified.
Okay.
Certified. I get a check at the end of the month. I mean, maybe there may or may not have been blood drawn in my state of pissed offness sometimes.
On yourself?
And from myself, yeah. I've kind of calmed down a little bit, somewhat over time, but yeah, there's a couple good stories. I can't tell you here, but there's a couple good ones.
So you've unleashed the lion on you.
Yeah, man, pit bull man, fighting man, with myself.
I mean, come on, dude. Let's censor it then. You can't just leave that on the table. Just give us a little glimpse of one of those situations.
The best one was when I kicked trolling motors, punched steering wheels. The best one was when I ended up taking my hat and my glasses off, setting them on the seat, and looking up like this, talking to God, asking for some type of sign on how to catch a fish.
Can you reenact that? Please reenact that for us.
No, I'm telling you.
Show your family.
Did he tell you?
Did you get a sign?
He did. Believe it or not that minute, but later that day, I found some fish.
See?
It was awesome.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yep, the good Lord shall provide. Right there. Outstanding. Well, we're glad that you've calmed down.
I had to, man. I was about to have a heart attack or something.
Yeah, don't go knocking yourself out on your boat.
You're like, I'll show me, I'll hurt me.
Hey, but I love it. I try not to get too pumped up, but I love it. I love. I love it. That's how you know you're alive. You know.
So let's full circle it here. So we know what kind of grinds your gears, man, and that you have unleashed the lion and bit a deadly wildebeest to yourself. But what is the deal? What is your favorite way to unwind? And let's take fishing out of the equation, and let's take the obvious that you enjoy spending time with your family. But what is Cliff Crochet's way to unwind?
I like the best way to unwind is probably two things. I just like to hang out. I like to just chill out, watch TV. And another thing I like to do is just ride down the road, baby, with the radio on, just listening.
Drive on the road. And if you could vision this right now, okay? You're getting ready to unwind. You had a stressful situation, whatever that may be. You get in that truck, you hit the road, you put on some tunes, man. What is your jam? What is that tune going to be that's going to lift Cliff Crochet up? What are you going to listen to?
I'm either doing Garth Brooks, Hank Jr., or Swamp Pop.
All right. And I'm going to go with the Hank Jr. because I'd like to listen to a little Whiskey Bent and Hellbound.
You got to watch him. Sometimes he'll sneak up on you from the backside, and you end up right back where you started. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is that rat in the cage again, dude? Dude, that's awesome. What is your opinion, or what would you think about the possibilities of one major bass fishing league? Okay? Not different tours, but one universal bass fishing league. What would you think about that?
I'd be good with it, but it'll never happen.
Okay, and why do you think?
It'll never happen because in bass fishing, like in other sports, Major League Baseball, NFL, there's a certain group of people that care about the game. They don't care about the money. They don't care about TV. They don't care about nothing. All they care about is the game. And they work with other people who care about the money, who care about the TV contracts and all that. And it all goes together. And right now, I don't think there's any one group that can completely care about the game, because they got to take care of themselves too. So until you get one group that all they care about is the game, you'll never have one. You always gotta have multiple.
And you don't think that group or that individual exists? They're not out there? It's like a unicorn?
I think it exists. Like I fish with bass, and I think bass does a good job of doing that deal. But there's so much going on. There's so much business, and there's money. There's money involved in everything. You know what I'm saying? But there's money and there's sponsorships and all that. And I think the game just kind of has its own little part. Instead of it being the whole deal, it just has one little part. I mean, maybe we'll find a way to get it done. But as of now, we're not in a bad situation. But what we got now is what we got.
Yeah.
So you think the tournament is just like an event that's happening at the fishing convention, basically?
Yeah, somewhat. Tournaments, have their place, man. But it's all about sponsorship and exposure and all of that. And it's tough. It's different from other games, football and baseball and basketball. It's just tough. But we young compared to those games. So
yeah.
in time, I think we'll constantly get it better.
Yeah, it's going to evolve. There's no doubt. I agree and disagree with your thoughts on that, but I think it will evolve into something that is beneficial to the angler as well as the sponsors as well as the fans. That would be the ultimate goal, right?
Certainly, it should be able to be as big as golf.
Yeah.
That'd be fine. The bigger the better.
Yeah, bigger the better. No doubt about it, man. What would make the world of professional bass fishing better? What would make the world better in bassing?
What would make it better?
Yeah.
Obviously, payout would make it better. Bigger payout would make it better. But I think coverage. TV coverage, live or pretty close to live would make it bigger and better and more attractive to people. I think Bass does a pretty good job online with it, but I think live or near live coverage would make it a whole lot better. I forget what year that was. I don't know, 06, 07, when Bass did the live weigh-ins on TV.
Yep.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, no doubt. And I mean, it would bring it mainstream. No doubt about it. I mean, we kind of see it what's happening with Major League Fishing as they're being broadcast on CBS. It's bringing it to the eyes and to the forefront of people who have no concept of what professional bass fishing is. But imagine if you brought let's say the Bassmaster Live type coverage that is on the internet right now to a major network. It's going to do one of two things. It's going to bore the snot out of people, or it's going to really be like, yeah, this is good. But all of us like to take naps to golf whenever golf is on TV. So why not take a nap to bass fishing if you had to? You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. But yeah, Cliff, I like the way you think, man. Did I ever tell you that?
The way I think, it gets me in trouble sometimes.
That's what I like. That's what I like about you. You and Corey ever get in a knockdown, drag out fight?
Well, not really. I was he's 6 years older than me.
Yeah, so he can kick your ass?
He could have there for a while. And more man had to step in a time or two and save me. But I've been lucky. I never had to take too many whoopings.
You think you guys could have an arm wrestling match right now on a live bass fishing talk show?
I can't do that.
You can't do it. It's not happening.
Under contract, say I can't.
My contract said I had to ask that.
You guys got to fish. Man.
Yeah, we're in the same boat.
But we did watch. We used to watch Over the Top. Remember that?
Yeah.
Lincoln Hawk. What? Come on, that's a good one.
Cliff Crochet busting out the classics right here on Straycast. So speaking of that,
who's the other dude? Bull Hurley.
Bull Hurley. Memory Motel right there. So, speaking of all that stuff, let's play a
Oh, hold on.
Oh, go ahead. It's your show, Cliff.
Y'all want to dig down deep?
Yeah.
And y'all want to do this? Y'all really want to do this?
Yes.
I'm gonna let y'all meet the leader of this dynasty.
Yes.
All right. Let me see that. This is the creator.
The creator of all.
This dude, only Jesus Christ ranks above this dude right here. What y'all say, fellas?
Yes. That's
Barry.
Yeah, Papa Bear. What's going on? He's like, what the hell did you get me into, son?
Yeah.
That is awesome. That's Mr. Crochet. Barry Crochet. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Well,
he goes by Larry.
He go by what?
Larry.
Yeah, tell him the story. Tell him the story.
Larry. So my daddy, after working hard in the chemical plants for 25 years and welding for another 10 before that, poor fella, he's broke, so he has to cut firewood in the wintertime to make some money because he's broke, poor thing, he never saved a dollar. So anyway, we go deliver some wood one Christmas Eve, and we go deliver some wood, and the guy says, Larry, now, my old man's name is Barry, right?
Okay.
The dude thinks his name is Larry. So he says, hey, Larry, come sit over here, Larry. Go put the wood over here, Larry. So, of course, I can't let that go. So I'm like, Larry, come on, we can put the wood over here, Larry. Larry, we good. Larry, we good. So we finish unloading the man's wood. And the dude says, hey, Larry, let me go get you some money. So the dude come downstairs with a $100 bill and a box of chocolates. Here you go, Larry, I got you some chocolate, and I got you a $100 bill, got your money. So I walk over there, grab the $100 bill, I say, come on, Larry, let's go. Larry took the chocolate. I took the $100 bill to the house.
Another moment in crochet history right there.
Yep, there it is.
That's awesome. Yeah, hey Barry, you got some good kids there, dude. You know?
Yeah. Got lucky. Eh?
Did you ever see Cliff punch the steering wheel in his bass boat before?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he still turned out okay. You know what I'm saying? He still did all right.
Yeah, they couple good guys, but they kind of rough on each other.
Hey, Barry, I want to ask you this. I mean, think about it. Can you believe that your son is making a living as a professional bass fisherman? How amazing is that? Isn't that nuts?
I got to tell you, early on, maybe he paid the living to get it going. I was lucky. I had a couple good investors. You know what I mean?
Team Dad.
He planted the seed.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, but it is amazing, right, Bear? It's amazing. It's amazing. Your son is a freaking professional bass fisherman. It's awesome.
Well, he takes after me. He puts in 150% of what he's doing. That's what you got to do to be successful.
That folks right there is the Stray Cast tip of the week right there from Barry Crochet. Put in 150% in everything you do. Boom, nailed it.
How about that?
We
got the whole crew. We're gonna have my old man, my brother. I mean, my boys. I mean, God.
Yeah, you got.
The whole crew.
All the generations. Our producer Andy just said 4 generations of crochet boys right there.
How about that?
Boom.
Yeah. If you get a 5th generation tonight, you done seen some ghosts.
Maybe the ghost of Brian the Carpenter might appear.
Where he's at? Brian text me, get at me. I don't know what that really means.
Yeah, we don't know, but I got a text from Brian the Carpenter here with a question for your dad. And Brian Stockel, the producer of the Ike Live show, he wants me to ask your dad, who in the hell is Randy Flowers? Who is Randy Flowers, Barry?
I don't think the fella ever had the pleasure of meeting me.
I don't know about no Randy Flowers. You trying to figure out? Randy Flowers was the second gunman on the grassy knoll, I guess. I don't know.
German.
Randy's
that could be right.
I'm kind of scared of Randy, man. Randy got his thing going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Randy's a legend. Randy Flowers, he's a legend.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he's everywhere. He is omnipresent. You know, I mean the guy. I didn't mean it, Randy. Sorry, he's back here right now. I didn't mean that. Sorry. So your dad don't know who he is either.
No.
Yeah, that's okay.
And Barry don't know who he is. Like he don't know who he don't know who he is at all. He don't know the joke. He don't know the story. So.
Well, that's why I asked him. And Brian didn't really text me that, just for the record. I made that shit up right there. So, Barry, who is your favorite professional bass fisherman besides your son?
I got a couple of them.
Tell me who.
Gerald
Swindle, G-Man.
And Kevin Van Dam, because he's a champion, but he's humble.
Yeah, KVD. He's a champion, but he's humble. But
Gerald Swindle, he's his true American Alabama guy.
The old G-Man. Right there. That's awesome. Hey, let's play, how about can we get the camera on all the Crochet boys? Will that happen?
I don't know.
Okay, you guys want to have all the crochets? Have you guys ever been on a game show before?
No.
Okay. Well, you're about to be on a bass fishing game show, and this is a show called Bass and Life. Bass and Life. Okay, so I am going to give you a statement or a word, and you guys need to relate it to bass fishing as well as life. Are you ready to play the game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it right here, right now. It's time for Bass and Life. I'm your host, Pat Renwick, and right now, for the first time ever in the history of the world, the three Crochet Boys are on a bass fishing game show. The Crochet family, come on down. You're the next contestants on Bass and Life. Here we go. Let's go to Corey first. I want you to relate this to bass fishing and life. Corey, to you,
All right.
The word is turmoil. Turmoil. Relate turmoil to bass fishing and life.
Turmoil. That's when your trolling motor breaks and you have no way back to the ramp. And in life, that is when you could be when you lose your job.
When you lose your job. Okay, that's turmoil in bass and life. Cliff, I'm taking this one to you right here. Cliff, the word to you in bass and life is pork chops. Pork chops.
Pork chop.
Pork chops.
Pork chop.
Yeah.
I like pork chops. That's life. Yeah.
Okay.
And in fishing, I hope I don't know. I like to catch a couple good pork chops. Get going. You know what I mean?
Get it out a little bit. Some pork donkeys.
Pork chops are good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right.
Frog pork chops might be my favorite.
There it is.
Nice.
Frog pork chops. I mean fried pork chops. I said frog pork chops.
Frog pork chops.
Frog legs are good too. Okay, Mr. Crochet, Barry, this one's to you.
Yeah.
Related to bass fishing and life, crossing their eyes. Crossing their eyes.
Crossing their eyes.
Crossing their eyes.
Relating that to bass fishing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Related to bass fishing.
Yeah, I guess you gotta, when you're tying your bait, you gotta cross the eyes and the knots.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for life, hope you don't get your eyes crossed on the street. Don't let pretty women get you cross-eyed, okay?
Them pretty gals get them cross-eyed right there. So I was thinking about when you set the hook on a good one and you just crossing their eyes and dotting their T's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You want to hear a good story? Crochet story?
Yeah.
So I get set up with the dudes at Gros Savant and go fishing, right?
Uh-huh.
World-class fishing. Right at, south of Lake Charles. Zone is fish there. Film there. Hackney's film there. It's the place to be for bass fishing, right?
Right.
So I bring my old man. My old man had bass fishing probably, 5 years. Just don't like to do it. So I get it set up. Bring my old man on there. We catch like 100 a day. We catching the hell out of them. Get everything going. Catching them up in the morning real good. About 12 o'clock, my old man looking for a bed. Want to take a nap. Where can a nap at? I said, Dad, we catching them. We catching a bunch of 3-pounders, I caught enough. I'm good. I'm going to take a nap. That's fine with me.
It's not a fishing story.
They had enough crossing their eyes. After that commercial break, let's get back to bass and life right now. Now, it's time for Corey. You're up on Bass and Life. Corey, relate this to bass fishing and life. American hero. American hero.
American hero,
Yes.
bass and life.
Bass and life.
Well, in bass fishing and life, it's always an American hero that you can watch grow up to live his dreams. And I watched my brother grow up, and that would be an American hero in my book.
Enough said right there. That was outstanding. Yeah, nailed it. Right there. Kia! 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 So, Cliff, that brings it to you. Bass fishing and life, the word is rubber. Rubber. Yes.
I wish you put a rubber on a spinnerbait keeper for a trailer hook. You know what I'm saying?
That's awkward.
Yeah. Rubber. Oh man.
Okay, so life. Rubber.
I left too much rubber on the road when I was younger.
Didn't we all? Whoop, out the window. That's where it goes. Kapow!
Talk about
Kia! Kia! Oh my gosh. That was amazing. I can't tell you how much I'm enjoying having all you crochets here on this show today.
Random. Out the way. Here's the deal. Like my whole family been on it, unplanned. You know, Baby Ben's like a special guest. Lee showed up. My brother here, my old man, just happened to walk in tonight. I mean, how cool is that? I think it's cool.
The only person we're missing is Sarah.
She's keeping it. Sarah and my mama. You know, they're the glue. They keeping things squared away.
They're keeping the lockdown going.
Yeah, while we do stuff like this.
Yeah, while you guys are having fun, right there.
Yeah.
Cliff, as you know, we love having you on this show, dude. We do. Yeah, I mean it's awesome. Every time you have been on, I say this sincerely, I leave this show with a smile on my face. Cliff Crochet has that effect, dude.
Well, good. Yeah. Thank you. I'd rather you smile than frown. You know what I
mean? Exactly. So you last time you were on here, you wanted to be a regular guest. So do you still want to? Do you want to put an application in for that position still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every week.
Good. I'm gonna have my manager send you an application, and then if your dad says it's okay, my mom can drive and your mom will pick up.
I have one question about this here.
Yeah. Go ahead, bub.
You think we might be able to win a Grammy Award for this?
Yeah, you're going to win an EGOT. Do you know what an EGOT is, Barry?
An Emmy, possibly.
Yeah, an EGOT is an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. That's how freaking good your guy's appearance was today.
There was a song.
Yeah.
To win a Grammy.
We going to Hollywood.
It's that good. Cliff Crochet, you know that you are the best around. Ladies and gentlemen, the entire Crochet family on Stray Cats Outdoor Cartoon Television. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Amazing. Barry, Corey, Cliff, Ben, Lee, Sarah, Mama Crochet, thank you so much for this, and a very happy birthday to you.
Thank you for having me. Maybe we can do it next week again. Who knows? Week after next. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just do it tomorrow. What the hell? I'll call you up and we'll see what's going on. We'll just go live.
Yeah.
We'll go live and do stuff, you know?
Activities.
Yeah, activities. We'll have so much room for activities.
Do the birthday hangover special.
That's right. And I will send you a recording of my Cliff Crochet birthday magic song.
I'll see if I can get it on the radio.
Yeah, try and get a record deal out of it. That's it right there. Cliff, thank you so much. Again, happy birthday and many more, dude. Many more.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
As they say in Italian, Feliz cumpleaños le fecha de hoy.
God bless you.
I don't even know what that is. Kia! The Crochet family right there on Cliff's birthday. How awesome was that? Hey, the madness continues right here as it is almost time to bring on Nicole Dorr, Bass Fishing Supermodel, to the show. Today we're giving away a PH Custom Lures Bravani Swim Jig Combo Fun Platter, valued at $50. All you had to do was like and share the Facebook feed. If you didn't do it, you're a dum-dum. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. And we're going to get Nicole Dorr here.
Hello, dum-dum.
Hello, dum-dum. We're going to get Nicole on the line here and talk about winners and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Winners.
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 Chicken dinners is what I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment that you have been waiting for in the bass fishing universe. The one, the only, Nicole Dorr, bass fishing supermodel. She is a model, you know what I mean, and she does her little dance on the bass walk. On the bass walk, yeah. What's going on, Nicole?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
Hanging out on a. About you?
I'm just doing a bass talk show.
Bass talk show.
Just bass talk show and stuff.
Weird soul. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Talking black bass.
Yeah, talking about bass. Wait, what is this?
Are we in the Goonies?
We are in an alternate galaxy. That was from Back to the Future, Part 6.
I thought that was Goonies when they found the rich stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nicole Dorr, bass fishing supermodel is here. Whoa, I snapped out of it. I don't know. You had me hypnotized. I don't know what happened. But now I'm back. This is the real me right now. It's happening right now. Nicole, you come on this show every week and you you make some lucky guy happy by giving him a prize. And
yes, every week.
And what's going on? What's today?
So tonight's giveaway is a combo prize fun pack.
Yeah.
From H Custom Lures, who have handcrafted custom crankbaits.
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm. And it's a collection with Brovarni swim jigs.
Yeah.
And they obviously have amazing bass fishing lures that come in a myriad of colors to fit every single one of every bass fitter's angling needs.
They do. Wow.
You can actually climb the ladder to swim jig success.
I could not have said that better myself. I could not have. Yeah. Absolutely. And Nicole, what did you think? How cool was it that the entire 4 generations of the Crochet family was on the show? That's not going to happen anywhere.
No, I didn't think that they would all be on tonight. I thought only one of them were coming, and then they all show up.
It was boom. It was like Cajun magic. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It was like a voodoo priestess named Phyllis came and brought all of them right to the show.
You know what? What's meant to be is meant to be.
It is right there. And what is meant to be is tonight's winner. Nicole, tell us who it is.
Tonight's winner is Cotty Britt. Kotybritt.
Cotty Britt. We always get people with awesome names.
Yeah, that's
win.
a wild one.
Yeah. Like we had last week, it was like Phil McCracken or something was the winner.
Yeah.
And then
Peter Dragon.
Yes.
Was the week before.
Yeah. And now it's Cotty Brits. Right?
No S. Britt.
Cotty Britt.
Is it Cotty or Cody?
Cotty.
With a T?
It's got T's.
Cotty.
It's right. T's, not D's, right?
It's K's, not C's.
Oh, K's, not C's?
Cotty.
Oh, Cotty. Cotty Britt, come on down. You're the winner of the PH Custom Lures Brovarni Jigs Fun Pack. Yes. Nicole, awesome. That is great. So, we're, as everybody knows here, that we're off the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yes, but we will be broadcasting live next week from the Forest Wood Cup in Arkansas.
I'm so pumped for it.
Yeah, no doubt. We're doing the red carpet event from the open bar, which should be amazing with the anglers.
Yes.
And we are also doing the expo each day. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from Lake Ouachita for the Forest Wood Cup, the 2018 Forest Wood Cup. So we return to the airwaves. I believe we come back live to the studio here on August 22nd, I believe. I'm going off the top of my noggin right here.
That sounds right.
But of course, the Bass Fishing Galaxy will get to see you live from the Forest Wood Cup. So there it is.
Obviously, I'm going to be there.
Yeah! That's how we do it. Nikki, awesome as usual. Thank you so much for giving away the prize, and we'll see you very soon.
No problem. I'll see you in Arkansas, Pat.
See ya later. That's Nicole Dorr, bass fishing supermodel, wrapping up the show. Thank you so much to PH Custom Lures and to also Bravarni Baits. Special thanks out to TH Marine, Power Pole, Alpha Angler, War Eagle, JB Fish Sauce, Shane's Baits, Dem Jigs, and Rageous? Question mark? I don't know. Hey, right here, I'm Pat Renwick. I'm your host. This is Ryan Popcorn Whitaker on behalf of JP High, the hip-hop fisherman, and Andrew Ellenberger, the Ginger Ninja, Larry Kyleman, our iTunes guy. Yeah, don't forget, subscribe to our iTunes channel. We're on iTunes. Hey, don't forget about YouTube. We're on YouTube. Yeah, we're on Instagram. Yeah, we're on Facebook. Yeah, we're on straightcast.net. Peace, Bass Galaxy.